Hi everybody, and you're looking great today, let me tell you that. So this is my very first blog video ever that I'm posting on about Healthy About You. And so basically I'm going to tell you a little bit about my story and how I overcame my depression and how I can help you guys to the best of my ability through my blogs. So what happened was, I was very depressed since I was 12. It all started. My parents went through divorce, and I think that's just what clicked it. But during school, I didn't have that many friends. I was a kid who would eat with the teacher. I was bullied a lot. I was bullied a lot so badly that I had to change schools. So you're not alone out there. If you're being bullied, a lot of people are being bullied, and it's a horrible situation. You just have to be the better person about it. It's not easy. The school didn't do anything. The teachers didn't do anything. They were like, oh, it's just because they like you. Like, they would sexually harass me, and just to get a rise out of their friends, and it was pretty bad. This is also the first time I'm telling this story to a lot of people, so this is gonna take its toll on me very easily. So fast forward to the age of 14, I tried to hang myself in the school bathroom. That was my first attempt at suicide, and it didn't work, obviously. And then no one found out. I didn't tell anybody about it. I just told everybody I didn't want to be here anymore, and they didn't really care. So then, my mom found my suicidal letter, because I was going to attempt it again, and she showed my dad, and my dad took me out. My mom took me out of the school, and they put me in a new school, which the bullying wasn't bad. There was still very mild bullying, but it wasn't as bad. I was just very lonely, and I didn't have any friends at all. So, except maybe like one or two people that eventually distanced themselves from me, or I distanced myself from them because I was just so depressed. That's another thing. Try not to distance yourself away from people. You know, if you don't have that many friends, try to keep that connection. It might not seem easy, but you gotta do it. So, fast forward high school life, I was very miserable. I hated high school. I have dreams about being in high school now, and I feel like waking up in tears because high school was just a nightmare. And then finally I got out of high school, and I failed 2 schools when I went to college. I failed both of them, and I didn't know what to do with my life. I was very depressed again. I fell back into the same slump. I was very depressed. I didn't know what to do. I didn't have any motivation at all to do anything. I just didn't want to be around anymore. I felt like I was burdening others because of just me existing and not doing anything. I had a job that was like a part-time job at a sandwich place, which was whatever, and I just couldn't do it anymore. So toward the end of the year, I started starving myself. This was my second attempt to commit suicide. I started starving myself. And then my friend found out, and he was really concerned about me. He's my best friend. He found out. He was really concerned about me. He didn't understand what was going on, and I told him I need help. I need help before the end of the year, because at the end of the year, I did plan on trying to kill myself. More serious, I was gonna go into the car and turn on the car in the garage and let the fumes just take me. So I admitted myself with his help to the psychiatric unit, and that was my first time getting real help. I've always been to therapy, and they took me to a psychiatrist, and they wanted to put me on medication, but my mom was very skeptic about it. My dad didn't want me on medication, so I wasn't on medication. So fast forward to the hospital. It was very scary. It was probably the most scariest 10 days of my life. But it really helped me. They put me on medication. And I didn't tell my family. But they eventually found out. that I was missing for like 2 days. And no one knew where I was because in the hospital you couldn't have phones. And I didn't remember everybody's number to call. So I got a lot of help in the hospital. And let me tell you, it really helped me. I was put on medication, and the medicine really, really changed my life. It's really strange. I'm very against taking medicines, but the medicine, I can honestly say, probably helped me out tremendously. I can't even begin to explain how much they helped. So if you're out there and you're not on medication, and maybe you think you should be on medication, go out and go see a psychiatrist and let them give their opinion. Because for some people it helps, and for some people it doesn't. I'm going to tell you that. And what the medicines do is they make you feel really bad before they start helping. So you have to be constantly taking them. So now, I've always struggled with anxiety. That's another thing I've struggled with. My anxiety is miserable. I going out places is very difficult for me. When people invite me out, it's just impossible for me to go. It's also impossible. Sometimes it's just impossible for me to get out of bed, to go to the kitchen, just to go to the bathroom, to take a shower. It's very difficult for me. Ever since the medicine, though, it's really, really helped out. There are some days where you feel really bad, and that's okay. That's going to happen. But it's going to get a little bit better the next day if you're on the medicine. And it's not that the medicine makes you better. It's just you make yourself better. You know, you start realizing that you have to get up and do things. And it's really hard. Believe me, it's not easy to get up and get out of bed and decide that you want to live today. It's not. It's a struggle. It's a fight I deal with every day, and people don't seem to realize it. And it's still really hard. You know, there are days where I think of killing myself, and it's not easy. It's something that I notice now I'm not alone in this battle. And you guys aren't either. If you're struggling from depression or anxiety, get help. And they say that your day's going to get better. It doesn't, but you get better. You start learning how to fight. You start teaching yourself how to fight. And, you know, there's only so much everyone else could do for you. But at the end of the day, it's up to you whether you want to fight or give up. And I very much encourage you to fight, because now I have accomplished so much. I have all these goals that I can't even start them all because there's just so much happening in my life right now. And I'm not doing amazingly happy, but I'm feeling successful. I'm feeling really successful with my life, which is a huge accomplishment. So if you're out there and you've watched this video, this entire video, no, you're not alone. No, it's okay to get help. No, it's okay to call the right number, the suicide hotline. I'll leave the number in the description below. If you want, message me on healthyaboutYou@yahoo.com. Send me an email and I'll try to reach out to you if I can. I'll put all my information in the bottom if you guys need anybody to talk to. I want to be here for you. I don't want anybody to be alone like I was. They couldn't talk to anybody because they didn't know how to relate to other people, because no one could relate to them because of what they were going through. I know what you're going through. I want to be there for you, and I will be there for you. I promise I'll try to be there for you as much as I can. So keep fighting the good fight. Don't give up. And it's not going to get better, but you get better. Okay? That's my life motto. I hate when people tell me, your day's going to get better tomorrow. It's not. But I'm going to get better tomorrow. I'm going to feel better tomorrow. And that's something I strive to do every day, is just feel a little bit better tomorrow. And there's going to be those days where it's going to be really hard, but you could do it. You can get out of bed. You can go take a shower. You can go use the restroom. You can go eat something. Okay? If you haven't eaten, go eat. Please. You're not alone. And you're not going to fight this alone. Thank you everybody for watching. As always, like, comment, subscribe to the video, and have an amazing day. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!